Now you know I love me some big hair, and I cannot wait to show you this one that I have on today. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Andy. Today, let's take a look at this gorgeous style from Gabor. This is Beaming Beauty, and this is in the color Shaded Hazelnut. When I saw that Beaming Beauty was coming my way, I went to the product page, looked it up. I had seen it before, and I thought how pretty it was, but I wanted to read the specs on it. And when I saw under density, it said high. I'm like, yes, bring it on, because you know I love me some big hair. I love volume, and I really just couldn't wait to get my hands in this one, and I can't wait to show it to you today. I want to start off and thank TL Wigs for sending me this beautiful style so that I'm able to review it for you today. Without TL Wigs, I would not be able to create the content that I do, show you different styles, different colors. So I really am so grateful for them, and they're a wonderful, trustworthy online retailer. They also have a private Facebook support group, and I invite you to join us on that Facebook support group, where you're going to find over 4,000 members that are there to support you in your own wig journey. There's announcements of sales and giveaways. There's information on how to care for your wigs. There's people posting pictures of themselves in their own wigs. It is a wonderful place to find information that you might be looking for, so I hope to see you there. And if you expand that description box, you're going to see a link to Beaming Beauty as well as to that Facebook support group. If you'd like to get yourself a Beaming Beauty, use the code ANDY in the notes section at checkout. TL Wigs would like to send you a gift card as a way to say thank you for your order. Let me turn around so you can see Beaming Beauty from all sides, but I just think it is so pretty. It has these kind of a beachy wave or a spiral curl to it, but look how pretty they move. These are the true to life heat defiant fibers, so you're not going to find a lot of shine on this. So pretty. It does have a little bit of an A-line, but it's very, very slight. Just a really pretty design. I just love the feeling of wearing a curly bob. I have in my bio hair poker straight hair. I always have. I'll see if I can post a picture of when I was a little girl before I started getting perms, but it was always almost black, and it was poker straight. So for me to put on a curly wig, that's probably why I like them so much, is because I just love the feeling of it. I've never been able to have anything like this except, you know, with a perm. But just pop on a beautiful wig, and you can have a curly bob one day. You can be a low density straight hair girl the next. You can be a blonde one day, a redhead the next. Wigs are amazing. This style does remind me a little bit of Tressalure Trend. I've reviewed that. I'll put a picture of it up here. This is a higher density, and I believe it's a little longer, but the curl pattern does kind of remind me of that. But they're both really pretty. It just depends on what you like. Now, when I tried Beaming Beauty on for my husband, I came out, and he was very observant when he said something. He said, "That's really pretty, but it's flat on the top." And it is flat on the top, and I like that. I don't know that I would like this as much if it was real curly up here and it was real high with curls. So I like the way this was designed. And I just think it is really, really pretty. I love that they designed this to have the heat-friendly fibers. When you put a bob with heat-friendly fibers and curls, that is one of my favorite designs. I love that. I love that you're getting those realistic heat-friendly fibers. It's also pretty low maintenance because you're not having it rub down on your back, on your clothes. It's just a really pretty design by Gabor. Let's go over the cap for Beaming Beauty. Here is the lace front. Very nicely done. It is extended so it goes all the way down into the ear tabs. And it has hair sewn into those ear tabs to give you a little extra coverage there, and I really like that. We also have closed ear tabs with stays. It's open wefted. We have an extended nape with stays, and we have Velcro adjusters. Now I'm going to tell you, this cap is very stretchy. and I had to actually crisscross my Velcro adjusters. I really had to bring those adjusters in. I think they're about like that. You can see it on the video that I put up, just so you can see and know that if you're a larger head circumference, this could well fit a 22. All of my head measurements are down in the description box below if you'd like to compare your measurements to mine. When I see this, I think it gives me a little bit of an edgy feel. I don't know if it's the wave pattern or the layers in it, or it could be that very slight A-line that it's designed with, but I just kind of get a little bit of an edgy feel, and I think that's fun. I love how wigs can really transform how you look, but also transform how you feel. That's a beautiful thing about wigs. Let's go over the dimensions for Beaming Beauty. We have a 7.5-inch bang. The sides are 9.5. The crown is 8.5. The nape is 5.25. And this weighs 3.85 ounces. And this cap is very, very comfortable on my head. Like I said, I did have to crisscross it, but I have a very secure fit and it fits me very comfortably. I get asked quite often, do you wear a wig grip or how do you secure your wig? I always wear a wig grip. I never ever wear my wig without a wig grip, and I never have a problem with it not feeling secure. It always feels secure and it never moves. Even though you have a good bit of fiber on this style, you can get a little ear tuck. I think one of my favorite ways to wear this style would be clipped up on one side. I just think that gives it a really pretty look when you do that. Fluff it out on one side. You can fluff it out a little over here. But isn't that pretty? Now let's pull both sides back, and I think this will be really pretty with the that really lovely bang that they designed with this. I think that's so pretty, especially with the highlights and the shaded hazelnut. I just think that's really, really gorgeous. So there's that. And like I always say, just know I'm doing this quickly in my phone. If I were doing this, you know, in my own bathroom, doing it in my mirror, I'd be a little more exact with everything. But I like to give you just some different ways that you can wear it, even though it's done quickly. Now, even though this says it's high density, I don't feel any Permatease in this. So just know that. You're not going to have Permatease in this to get it big. It's just the way it's cut and the amount of fiber on this style. When I was just finished with that little styling segment, I took that headband out. I do feel a little bit of Permatease up here, but it's really, really slight and very light. You're getting the volume from this style, from the waves, from the layers, and also from the fiber on this. Now, I am finding as I go along in my own wig journey that many times my outfit will determine the density or the color or the style of the wig that I'm going to wear. So I hope that you're finding that too, that wigs really are fun and they are really the perfect accessory to our outfits. Let's talk about this beautiful color, shaded hazelnut. The code for this one is GF8-29SS. It has a dark brown root. It has a medium brown base. And it has these gorgeous, kind of like a ginger highlight going through it. Isn't this so pretty? If I were to ever have my hair colored in my own hair, I think I would just take this wig in and show it to the stylist and say, this is what I want. I think this is so, so pretty. Let me get in a little closer and you can see. But this is a warm color, as you probably guessed. I do have my gold jewelry on, but it is really just a beautiful color, and I'm going to show you this in outdoor sunlight. I wanted you to see this color in the outdoor shade, and the sun is trying to peek through, so I'm going to see if you can see this pretty color in the outdoor sunlight here. I think if I backed up here, you could see it even better. Really pretty color. Let me give you one quick look here before I leave of this gorgeous style, Beaming Beauty in Shaded Hazelnut. And remember, if you'd like to get yourself a Beaming Beauty, just go down in the description box below. That link will be there for you, and it'll take you directly over to tlwigs.com. Use the code Andy in the notes section at checkout, and they're going to send you a gift card as a way to say thank you for your order. Thank you for joining me today. I would really appreciate it if you wouldn't mind liking this video, subscribing to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Click here to watch my get ready with me as I prepare to review my first blonde wig, which was Raquel Welch Simmer.